Introducing a new television series for children.
Look right in here.
Amen?
You right in here? Now look a little closer.
That's good enough for me.
You're the one.
Here we are now. And over. And under. And through. But the people tonight here to state that everything here has total 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the Lagos game to the Lagos picnic.
Have a rocking day.
Yeah. Wow. This was my kind of guy.
Okay, so now we have Oscar the Grouch on Bloomberg Radio talking about the economy, and he's having a very good time. One of the only ones, but we're able now, 40 years later, we're going to be celebrating our anniversary this year, and on November 10th, believe it or not, 2009, will be the official anniversary date of Sesame Street, and as Susan mentioned, we're now in over 140 countries around the world. We just launched our website in India, where we have a wonderful joint venture with Turner over there called W. Simpson. I see my friend Alex on here from Turner. You'll hear from her later. And it's been a fantastic partnership to bring Sesame Street to 150 million preschoolers in India. Think about that. Which would be the 4th largest country in the world that has 5-year-olds. So, we have in 1969, the screen revolution, and just as we brought education and engagement to television then, now we are engaged in mobile devices as the logical next channel. And I would put out for you today that this is not an option for those of us who care about kids, but it is a necessity to harness this potential that goes on. Because we are living in a country now where a third of Americans' 4th grade children are not reading at grade levels. And when you look at the statistics here from Washington and the U.S. Department of Education, you can see, especially among Black and Hispanic children, astounding numbers of unfortunate results that, to me, are still a national embarrassment. When we have 70% of Hispanic children in the school district I grew up in the LA Unified School District, dropping out of high school. And we know that 4th grade reading scores are a direct indicator of staying in school, graduating high school, which is the greatest indicator of poverty alleviation. So if we can connect the dots at an early age, through pre-K and on into 2nd and 3rd grades especially, we can in fact make a huge difference in this country and get away from the time when the state of Texas is looking at these reading results to create actuarial tables to decide how many prison cells they're going to need to build for the next generation of children. We have a crisis of literacy in this country, and we have an opportunity for those of us in this room, I think, to make a huge difference in that world. We know that adult platforms are beginning to take advantage of the potential, and these are just a couple of things that are going on. As you can see on the board, in areas around health, with public health workers in South Africa, sending text messages to TB patients with reminders to take their medication, or in Kenya, where people can use text messaging services to ask anonymous questions about culturally taboo subjects around things like AIDS and breast cancer and sexually transmitted diseases, or in banking, where Vodafone rolled out a mobile banking program in Kenya, with the goal of adding 200,000 new customers in the first year, and they reached that number in the first month. We now have 3 billion cell phones in the world today, which is nearly a total equaling half the world's population. Politically, I have to tell you, the Obama campaign, took what Howard Dean built in 2004 and probably quintupled the amount of web-based applications for politics. And in citizen journalism, some of the most immediate, dramatic, intimate images and news, which came out of the Mumbai terrorist attacks, as we saw, were really done by citizens on their mobile phone. So we know that these things are beginning to have huge societal impacts beyond simply phone calls and entertainment. So Sesame Street has jumped into this full force, and we have relationships now with a number of mobile providers, including Verizon and the VCast platform, where we have Sesame Street, we have Plaza Sesame, our Spanish language program. We did a wonderful study with PBS and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting around using this device to drive alphabet learning.